Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that the life of your dreams is already within your reach, yet it's laziness that keeps you bound? Imagine standing at the edge of a bridge, seeing everything you desire on the other side, but choosing to sit down instead. Sounds absurd, doesn't it? Yet this is what we do every day when we allow laziness to dictate our actions. In today's message, I will show you how to break free from this self-imposed prison and claim the life you were meant to live. Watch to the end. Because the transformation begins the moment you decide to confront your laziness. Laziness is not an inherent trait, it is a choice that becomes a habit over time. Often people mistake laziness for a lack of ability or resources, but the truth is far simpler and more transformative. Laziness is a lack of discipline. Discipline, on the other hand, is the driving force behind every successful endeavor. It is the bridge that connects your dreams to reality, transforming fleeting desires into tangible achievements. Understanding and harnessing the power of discipline is the first step in defeating laziness. To comprehend the power of discipline, consider the analogy of a river. Left uncontrolled, a river meanders aimlessly, flooding and damaging everything in its path. However, when the river is channeled and guided, it becomes a source of life and energy, powering cities and nurturing fields. Similarly, our potential is immense, but without discipline, it flows in unproductive directions. Discipline provides the structure and focus necessary to harness our capabilities and direct them toward meaningful goals. Discipline begins with a decision. It is the conscious choice to act in alignment with your values and long-term objectives, even when it feels uncomfortable or inconvenient. Many people wait for motivation to strike, believing that inspiration is the key to action. However, this approach is flawed. Motivation is fleeting, a spark that can ignite action but cannot sustain it. Discipline, on the other hand, is the steady flame that keeps the fire burning, regardless of external circumstances. The power of discipline lies in its ability to override the immediate gratification that often leads to laziness. Laziness thrives on the allure of comfort and ease, watching another episode, hitting the snooze button, or scrolling through social media. Discipline, however, challenges this mindset by focusing on delayed gratification. It asks you to choose the long-term benefits over the short-term pleasures. While the path of discipline may initially feel challenging, the rewards are unparalleled, a sense of accomplishment, progress, and fulfillment that no momentary indulgence can provide. Discipline also cultivates resilience. In the face of challenges or setbacks, a disciplined person doesn't give up, they adjust, learn, and keep moving forward. Laziness, on the other hand, convinces you to stop at the first sign of difficulty. It whispers excuses like it's too hard or I'll do it later, keeping you stagnant and unfulfilled. Discipline silences these excuses, replacing them with action and determination. A key aspect of discipline is consistency. One disciplined action, while commendable, is not enough to create lasting change. True discipline is demonstrated through consistent effort over time. It's the small daily habits, waking up early, committing to exercise, dedicating time to learning, that compound into significant achievements. Consistency is what transforms discipline from an occasional effort into a way of life. It rewires your brain to prioritize what matters most, creating a routine that propels you forward even on days when motivation is absent. Another profound impact of discipline is its ability to build self-confidence. Every time you choose discipline over laziness, you prove to yourself that you are capable of overcoming obstacles and staying true to your goals. This strengthens your belief in your abilities and increases your self-worth. With each disciplined act, you are not only progressing toward your goals, but also reinforcing a powerful identity that of someone who is reliable, determined, and focused. The misconception that discipline is restrictive often discourages people from embracing it. They see it as a limitation on their freedom, a rigid structure that stifles creativity and joy. In reality, discipline is liberating. It frees you from the chaos and frustration of unfulfilled potential, guiding you toward a life of purpose and intention. By setting boundaries and priorities, discipline ensures that your energy is invested where it matters most, leaving you with more time and freedom to enjoy the fruits of your labor. One of the most transformative aspects of discipline is its contagious nature. When you cultivate discipline in one area of your life, it often spills over into others. For example, the discipline of waking up early can lead to healthier eating habits, increased productivity, and better time management. Similarly, the discipline of regular exercise can inspire a more focused approach to work and personal growth. This ripple effect makes discipline a foundational skill that amplifies success in all aspects of life. To develop discipline, start small. Begin with a single action that aligns with your goals and commit to it daily. Celebrate small wins along the way as they will fuel your momentum. Surround yourself with disciplined individuals who inspire and challenge you. Most importantly, remind yourself of your why, the deeper purpose behind your efforts. Discipline becomes easier to maintain when it is tied to a compelling vision of the life you want to create. Ultimately, the power of discipline lies in its ability to transform your mindset, habits, and outcomes. It is not something you are born with or something you find. It is something you build through deliberate effort. By choosing discipline over laziness, you take control of your life, steering it toward growth, success, and fulfillment. Discipline is not the enemy of happiness. It is the key to unlocking it. Choose it daily and watch your life change in ways you never thought possible. Vision is the fuel that propels action, the compass that guides you towards your purpose, and the antidote to the paralysis of laziness. Without a clear vision, comfort becomes a seductive trap, luring you into a state of inactivity and stagnation. Vision is not just a dream or a hope. It is a vivid, compelling picture of the future that demands your attention and inspires your efforts. When you have a strong vision, the pull toward comfort diminishes because you realize that comfort is often the enemy of growth and progress. To understand the power of vision, consider the difference between wandering aimlessly and walking with purpose. A person without vision is like a traveler without a destination. They may take steps, but those steps lack direction and meaning. Conversely, a person with vision knows where they are headed and why. Every step they take is intentional, moving them closer to their goals. Vision gives your life focus and clarity, helping you prioritize actions that align with your desired outcome. Comfort, while tempting, is a poor substitute for the fulfillment that comes from pursuing a meaningful vision. Comfort tells you to stay where you are, to avoid risks, and to settle for less than you are capable of achieving. Vision, on the other hand, challenges you to step out of your comfort zone, to take risks, and to embrace the unknown in pursuit of something greater. Comfort may offer temporary satisfaction, but vision offers lasting fulfillment. The absence of vision creates a void that laziness eagerly fills. When you lack a clear sense of purpose, it becomes easy to drift through life, choosing the path of least resistance. This is why so many people find themselves stuck in cycles of procrastination and inaction. They may know that they want more out of life, but without a clear vision, they lack the motivation to act. Vision breaks this cycle by giving you something to strive for, a reason to wake up each day with determination and energy. Vision also provides the emotional fuel needed to overcome obstacles and setbacks. Pursuing any worthwhile goal comes with challenges, but a strong vision keeps you focused and resilient. It reminds you of what you are working toward and why it matters, giving you the strength to persevere when the road gets tough. Without vision, even minor obstacles can feel insurmountable. With vision, you see challenges as stepping stones, opportunities to grow and learn as you move closer to your goal. A compelling vision is not born out of vague wishes or fleeting desires. It requires introspection and intentionality. To develop a clear vision, ask yourself questions that dig deep into your heart and soul. What do you truly want to achieve? Why does it matter to you? How will it impact your life and the lives of others? The answers to these questions will form the foundation of your vision, giving it depth and meaning. A vision with purpose is powerful because it resonates with your core values and inspires unwavering commitment. Vision also serves as a filter, helping you discern between what is important and what is merely a distraction. In a world full of noise and competing demands for your attention, it's easy to get sidetracked. A strong vision keeps you anchored, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. It eliminates the excuses that laziness feeds on, replacing them with a sense of urgency and responsibility. When you are guided by vision, you realize that every choice you make either brings you closer to or further away from your goal. Comfort may feel safe, but it is deceptive. The safety of comfort is an illusion that keeps you from reaching your potential. Growth happens outside your comfort zone, where you are challenged to think, act, and live differently. Vision gives you the courage to leave the familiar and step into the unknown. It shifts your mindset from what if I fail to what if I succeed, and empowers you to take bold steps toward your dreams. Having a vision is not enough. It must be nurtured and sustained. This requires consistent reflection and action. Regularly revisit your vision to ensure it remains clear and aligned with your evolving goals. Break it down into smaller, actionable steps that can be achieved daily. Celebrate progress along the way as it reinforces your commitment and builds momentum. Surround yourself with people who share your values and support your vision, as their encouragement and accountability can strengthen your resolve. Vision transforms the way you see yourself and the world around you. It shifts your focus from immediate gratification to long-term purpose, from excuses to opportunities, and from passivity to action. It replaces the comfort of the present with the excitement of what lies ahead. When your vision is strong, it becomes a driving force that propels you forward, making laziness an afterthought. Ultimately, vision is the key to unlocking your potential and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. It is not a luxury reserved for a select few. It is a necessity for anyone who wants to achieve greatness. By choosing vision over comfort, you break free from the limitations of laziness and step into a life of intentionality and impact. Your vision has the power to transform your reality. Embrace it, pursue it, and let it guide you toward the extraordinary. Laziness may seem harmless, even comforting, but its cost is profound and far-reaching. It quietly erodes your potential, steals your time, and keeps you from living the life you are capable of creating. While it may feel like a small indulgence in the moment, laziness compounds over time, leaving behind a trail of missed opportunities, unfulfilled dreams, and regret. Understanding the true cost of laziness is essential if you wish to overcome it and move toward a life of purpose and achievement. At its core, laziness is a thief. It steals the most precious resource you have: time. Unlike money, possessions, or status, time is something you can never get back. Every moment spent in laziness is a moment lost forever, a moment that could have been used to grow, create, and contribute. It is not the occasional rest or downtime that defines laziness, but the habitual avoidance of effort and responsibility. Over weeks, months, and years, this avoidance accumulates into a significant loss, leaving you wondering where all the time went and why your goals remain unmet. The cost of laziness is not limited to time. It also drains your energy and creativity. Laziness feeds on inertia. The more you indulge in it, the harder it becomes to break free. It creates a cycle of inactivity and apathy, making even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming. In this state, your natural drive and enthusiasm are dulled, and the spark of creativity that could lead to innovation and progress is extinguished. Laziness stifles your potential, not because you lack talent or ability, but because you fail to take the necessary steps to activate it. Relationships also suffer under the weight of laziness. When you neglect to invest time and effort into your connections with others, those relationships begin to deteriorate. Laziness can manifest as a failure to communicate, to show appreciation, or to support those around you. Over time, this lack of engagement creates distance and resentment, weakening the bonds that bring meaning and joy to life. Whether it's with family, friends, or colleagues, relationships require active participation to thrive, and laziness undermines this foundation. The cost of laziness extends to your mental and emotional well-being. While it may provide temporary relief from stress or pressure, prolonged laziness often leads to feelings of guilt, dissatisfaction, and low self-esteem. You may find yourself stuck in a cycle of avoidance, knowing you should act, but feeling paralyzed by the weight of inaction. This internal conflict breeds frustration and self-doubt, further eroding your confidence and motivation. Over time, laziness not only impacts what you achieve, but also how you perceive yourself. Professionally, the consequences of laziness can be particularly severe. Opportunities for growth and advancement are often tied to your willingness to put in the effort and go the extra mile. Laziness, however, keeps you from seizing these opportunities, leaving you stagnant in a competitive world that rewards initiative and perseverance. Over time, this can lead to a lack of fulfillment and financial insecurity as you watch others progress while you remain stuck in place. Health is another area where laziness exacts a high price. Avoiding exercise, neglecting proper nutrition, and failing to prioritize self-care all contribute to physical and mental decline. The effects of these choices may not be immediately visible, but over time they accumulate, leading to chronic health issues and a diminished quality of life. Laziness convinces you to trade long-term vitality for short-term comfort, a bargain that is rarely worth the cost. The most insidious cost of laziness is the impact it has on your dreams and aspirations. Every person is born with unique gifts, talents, and potential, but realizing these requires effort and dedication. Laziness keeps you from taking the steps necessary to unlock your potential, leaving your dreams unrealized and your life unfulfilled. It whispers excuses like there's always tomorrow, or I'm just not ready yet. But the truth is that every moment spent procrastinating is a moment you could have been building the future you desire. To understand the cost of laziness is to recognize the urgency of action. Life is not a dress rehearsal, it is a finite opportunity to create, grow, and contribute. Each day presents a choice to embrace the discomfort of effort or to succumb to the allure of laziness. While effort may be challenging, it leads to progress, fulfillment, and the realization of your potential. Laziness, on the other hand, leads only to stagnation and regret. Breaking free from laziness begins with awareness. Take an honest look at your life and ask yourself where laziness may be holding you back. Identify the areas where you are settling for less than you are capable of achieving and consider the long-term consequences of inaction. This reflection can be uncomfortable, but it is also empowering. It allows you to take responsibility for your choices and reclaim control over your life. Overcoming laziness requires small, consistent steps. Start by setting clear goals and breaking them down into manageable tasks. Celebrate progress, no matter how small, as this builds momentum and reinforces positive habits. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you, as their energy and example can help counteract the pull of laziness. Most importantly, remind yourself of what you stand to gain by choosing action over inaction, the satisfaction of growth, the joy of achievement, and the fulfillment of living up to your potential. The cost of laziness is far too high to ignore. It robs you of time, energy, relationships, health, and the life you were meant to live. By recognizing its impact and committing to change, you can break free from its grip and step into a life of purpose, productivity, and fulfillment. The choice is yours to make. Act now and refuse to let laziness dictate the course of your future. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of success and the antidote to laziness. It is the ability to control your impulses, focus your energy, and follow through on your commitments, even when motivation wanes or distractions abound. While laziness thrives on excuses and avoidance, self-discipline empowers you to take consistent action, transforming your intentions into reality. It is not something you are born with, but a skill you develop through practice, persistence, and intentionality. Laziness often comes disguised as a desire for comfort or an escape from stress, but it is ultimately a barrier that keeps you from reaching your goals. Self-discipline, on the other hand, enables you to overcome these barriers by teaching you to prioritize what truly matters. It helps you resist the temptation to choose short-term pleasure over long-term fulfillment. This is not about denying yourself joy, rather, it is about making conscious choices that align with your higher purpose. The foundation of self-discipline is a clear understanding of your why. When you have a compelling reason for your actions, discipline becomes easier to practice. This sense of purpose serves as your anchor during moments of doubt or fatigue, reminding you of what you are working toward and why it matters. Without this clarity, it is easy to fall back into patterns of laziness, as the effort required may seem unwarranted or overwhelming. Purpose gives you direction, and discipline ensures you stay on course. Building self-discipline starts with small, deliberate steps. Change does not happen overnight, and attempting to overhaul your habits all at once often leads to frustration and failure. Instead, focus on one area at a time and commit to consistent improvement. For example, if procrastination is a significant challenge, begin by setting aside a specific time each day to work on a task you've been avoiding. Over time, these small victories build confidence and momentum, making it easier to tackle larger goals. Self-discipline is strengthened through structure and routine. When you create a plan for your day, week, or month, you eliminate much of the decision fatigue that contributes to laziness. A clear schedule removes the ambiguity of what should I do next, and replaces it with a roadmap for action. This structure provides accountability, ensuring that you remain focused even when distractions arise. It also allows you to measure progress, which is crucial for maintaining motivation and reinforcing your commitment. While self-discipline requires effort, it is not about perfection. There will be times when you falter, and that is okay. The key is to approach these moments with self-compassion and a determination to get back on track. Beating yourself up for a lapse in discipline only fuels the cycle of laziness by eroding your confidence and self-esteem. Instead, view setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. Reflect on what led to the lapse and adjust your approach to prevent it from happening again. Accountability plays a vital role in cultivating self-discipline. Surround yourself with individuals who support your goals and encourage your efforts. Share your commitments with someone you trust, whether it is a friend, mentor, or coach. Knowing that someone else is aware of your intentions can serve as a powerful motivator to follow through. Additionally, seek out role models who exemplify the discipline you aspire to cultivate. Their example can inspire you and provide valuable insights into how to stay focused and driven. One of the greatest challenges to self-discipline is managing distractions. In a world filled with endless notifications, entertainment options, and competing demands for your attention, staying focused can feel like an uphill battle. Discipline involves setting boundaries and creating an environment that minimizes these distractions. This might mean turning off your phone during work hours, setting limits on social media use, or creating a dedicated space for deep, uninterrupted focus. By controlling your environment, you make it easier to control your actions. The rewards of self-discipline are profound. It allows you to turn your aspirations into accomplishments, bridging the gap between where you are and where you want to be. With discipline, you gain a sense of control over your life, as you are no longer at the mercy of fleeting impulses or external circumstances. This control fosters confidence and self-respect, as you prove to yourself that you have the strength and determination to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. Self-discipline also enhances your ability to enjoy life. While laziness may offer temporary relief, it often leads to stress, regret, and a lack of fulfillment. Discipline, on the other hand, enables you to take deliberate actions that create a life of purpose and joy. By consistently aligning your choices with your values and priorities, you experience the satisfaction of living authentically and intentionally. Developing self-discipline is not a one-time effort, but a lifelong journey. Each day presents new opportunities to practice and strengthen this skill, and each victory reinforces your commitment to personal growth. The more you exercise discipline, the more natural it becomes, transforming it from a conscious effort into an integral part of who you are. Over time, what once felt difficult becomes second nature, and the habits you cultivate through discipline become the foundation of your success. Ultimately, self-discipline is about taking ownership of your life. It is the realization that you have the power to shape your reality through your choices and actions. Laziness may tempt you to settle for less, but discipline reminds you that you are capable of more. By embracing discipline as a tool for growth, you break free from the limitations of laziness and unlock your full potential. The journey may not always be easy, but the rewards are well worth the effort, as discipline leads to a life of purpose, fulfillment, and endless possibilities. Routine is a powerful tool for combating laziness and unlocking your potential. It provides structure to your day, reduces decision fatigue, and creates momentum that makes taking action easier. When you build a routine aligned with your goals and priorities, you eliminate much of the uncertainty and resistance that laziness thrives on. Instead of wasting energy deciding what to do or procrastinating, a well-established routine directs your focus and effort where it matters most. Laziness often begins when you feel overwhelmed or uncertain about what to do next. Without a plan, even simple tasks can seem daunting, and the temptation to avoid them grows stronger. A routine removes this barrier by giving you a clear roadmap for your day. When you know what needs to be done and when, it becomes easier to get started. This clarity is one of the most effective antidotes to the paralysis of indecision that often fuels laziness. Routines create consistency, which is essential for developing discipline and achieving long-term success. Small, repeated actions accumulate over time, leading to significant progress. For example, spending just 20 minutes each day reading or learning a new skill may not seem transformative at first, but over weeks and months, it adds up to substantial growth. By embedding these actions into your routine, you make progress inevitable, even on days when motivation is low. The beauty of routine lies in its ability to automate positive habits. When you do something regularly, it becomes ingrained in your behavior, requiring less conscious effort. This reduces the mental resistance that often accompanies new or challenging tasks. For instance, if your routine includes waking up at the same time every morning, exercising or setting daily goals, these actions eventually become second nature. The less you have to think about whether to do something, the less room there is for laziness to take hold. One of the most important aspects of creating an effective routine is alignment with your goals and values. A routine should not be a rigid schedule that feels like a chore, but a framework that supports what you want to achieve. Start by identifying your priorities and the habits that will help you reach them. Then, design a routine that incorporates these actions into your day in a realistic and manageable way. For example, if health is a priority, your routine might include morning stretches, a balanced breakfast, and time for exercise. Flexibility is also a key component of a successful routine. Life is unpredictable, and there will be days when things don't go according to plan. Instead of abandoning your routine altogether, adapt it to fit the circumstances. This might mean shifting tasks to a different time, shortening the duration of an activity, or simply focusing on the most critical elements. Flexibility ensures that your routine remains sustainable and prevents you from falling back into patterns of laziness when disruptions occur. Morning routines in particular are a powerful way to set the tone for your day. How you start your morning often determines your mindset and energy levels for the rest of the day. A productive morning routine might include activities such as journaling, setting intentions, exercising, or reviewing your goals. These practices help you begin the day with clarity and purpose, reducing the likelihood of succumbing to laziness later on. When you take charge of your morning, you take charge of your day. Accountability can enhance the effectiveness of your routine. Sharing your routine with a friend, mentor, or accountability partner creates an additional layer of motivation to stick to it. Knowing that someone else is aware of your commitments can encourage you to follow through, even when you're tempted to skip a task. Additionally, tracking your progress can provide a sense of accomplishment and reinforce your commitment to the routine. Celebrate small wins along the way, as these build confidence and momentum. One of the most underestimated benefits of routine is the mental freedom it provides. When your day is structured, you spend less time and energy worrying about what to do next or feeling guilty about procrastination. This mental clarity allows you to focus on the task at hand and approach it with greater creativity and efficiency. Over time, this reduces stress and enhances your overall well-being as you feel more in control of your life and less weighed down by the burden of unfinished tasks. Routines also serve as a buffer against distractions. In a world filled with endless notifications, social media, and competing demands for your attention, it's easy to get sidetracked. A routine helps you prioritize what truly matters and creates dedicated time for deep work or personal growth. By establishing boundaries and committing to your routine, you build resilience against the pull of distractions and laziness. The power of routine lies in its ability to create a ripple effect throughout your life. When you establish a routine in one area, such as fitness or productivity, the discipline and habits you develop often carry over into other areas. This positive reinforcement helps you build momentum, making it easier to tackle challenges and pursue bigger goals. Over time, routine becomes not just a tool for overcoming laziness, but a foundation for living a purposeful and fulfilling life. The first step to harnessing the power of routine is simply to begin. Start small and focus on consistency rather than perfection. Even a modest routine can yield significant benefits if practiced regularly. As you experience the rewards of routine, greater productivity, improved focus, and a sense of accomplishment, you'll find it easier to expand and refine it. By committing to a routine, you take an active role in shaping your life, leaving no room for laziness to dictate your future. Your mindset is the driving force behind every action you take or fail to take. When laziness has a stronghold in your life, it is often because of a limiting mindset, a belief system that convinces you tasks are too difficult, goals are unreachable, or there is always time to start later. Transforming your mindset is not just helpful, it is essential in overcoming laziness. By shifting the way you think about challenges, responsibilities, and opportunities, you unlock the ability to take consistent, purposeful action. Laziness begins in the mind. It thrives on negative self-talk, excuses, and the avoidance of discomfort. Statements like, I can't, it's too hard, or I'll do it tomorrow feed into this mindset, creating a cycle of inaction and regret. Breaking free starts with recognizing these thoughts for what they are, obstacles of your own making. The first step to transformation is awareness. Pay attention to how often you talk yourself out of taking action and identify the underlying fears or doubts that fuel those thoughts. Once you recognize the role your mindset plays, you can begin to reframe those limiting beliefs into empowering ones. Instead of saying, I can't do this shift too, I may not know how yet, but I can learn. Replace, I don't feel like it with, I'll feel better. Once I've started, these small shifts in perspective may seem simple, but they hold tremendous power. They turn obstacles into opportunities and excuses into reasons to act. When you adopt an empowering mindset, you take back control of your decisions and actions. Laziness often stems from a focus on the immediate discomfort or effort required rather than the long-term benefits. Transforming your mindset means learning to view challenges through the lens of growth rather than resistance. Every difficult task is an opportunity to develop resilience, build skills, or move closer to your goals. Instead of avoiding discomfort, train yourself to see it as a necessary part of progress. This doesn't mean you'll always enjoy the process, but it does mean you'll recognize its value and stay committed. A powerful way to transform your mindset is by visualizing success. Picture yourself not as someone struggling with laziness, but as the person you aspire to be: productive, disciplined, and confident. Imagine the feelings of accomplishment and pride you'll experience when you achieve your goals. Visualization helps bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be by aligning your thoughts with your desired reality. When you consistently focus on this vision, your actions naturally start to reflect it. The people you surround yourself with also play a significant role in shaping your mindset. If you are surrounded by negativity or complacency, it becomes harder to overcome laziness. On the other hand, being around motivated, ambitious individuals can inspire you to rise to their level. Seek out relationships that challenge you to grow and distance yourself from influences that reinforce laziness. When your environment reflects the mindset you want to cultivate, transformation becomes much easier. One of the most effective ways to change your mindset is by focusing on gratitude. Laziness often arises from taking things for granted, whether it's your time, opportunities, or abilities. By practicing gratitude, you shift your attention from what's difficult or undesirable to what's possible and meaningful. Gratitude reminds you that each day is a gift full of potential to create, contribute, and grow. When you approach life with a sense of appreciation, laziness loses its grip and motivation takes its place. Transforming your mindset also requires letting go of perfectionism. Often, laziness is a mask for fear of failure. If you believe that your efforts must be flawless, you may avoid taking action altogether to protect yourself from disappointment. Embracing a growth mindset means accepting that mistakes and setbacks are part of the journey. They are not signs of failure, but stepping stones to success. When you view challenges as opportunities to learn, you free yourself from the paralysis of perfectionism and find the courage to take consistent action. Self-compassion is another critical component of a transformed mindset. Overcoming laziness does not happen overnight, and there will be moments when you fall short of your intentions. Instead of criticizing yourself for these lapses, approach them with understanding and a commitment to do better. Beating yourself up only reinforces the negative mindset that fuels laziness. Compassion, on the other hand, builds resilience and keeps you focused on progress rather than setbacks. Mindset transformation is not just about eliminating laziness, it's about cultivating a deeper sense of purpose and direction. When you have a strong why, your actions gain meaning and laziness becomes less appealing. Reflect on your goals and values and let them guide your daily decisions. Ask yourself, what kind of life do I want to create? What kind of person do I want to be? When your mindset aligns with these answers, motivation becomes a natural part of your life. Changing your mindset is a process, not a quick fix. It requires patience, persistence, and practice. Start small with one thought or belief at a time and build from there. Celebrate the progress you make, no matter how small, as every step forward strengthens your commitment to transformation. Over time, these small shifts add up, creating a powerful ripple effect that impacts every area of your life. Ultimately, a transformed mindset gives you the tools to break free from laziness and take charge of your destiny. It empowers you to see possibilities where you once saw obstacles, to take action where you once hesitated, and to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. When you change your mind, you change your world, and the chains of laziness fall away, leaving room for growth, achievement, and endless potential.